welcome to the 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce and the Oklahoma City starting five. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the two. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hard-working, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dort outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams misses. Houston with the ball. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Thompson attacking, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, B.A., and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
SGA against Thompson. Here's the floater. Count that one.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Pass to Şengün. Now Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Dort. Dort with a steal. From deep, SGA hits a three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thompson passes to Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response three.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Up top, Thompson. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
On the wing, SGA, defended by Thompson. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Hartenstein, oh, and makes it with the kiss. And that's now 6 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Yep, that one goes.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Now here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Şengün, a screen on Williams. Let's go with a three. Durant, no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And they pick up 2. SGA's got 13 now. Rockets trail by 6. Smith with a screen on Dort. Thompson attacking. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The Rockets pull it in. Got it up. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
Taking a look at the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
The kick to Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Now here's Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Dort for 3. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 3. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Outside Holiday. Williams against Capella. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Cason Wallace. Houston shooting their first foul shot of the game. The free throw off from Capella. Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
Here's Okogie following the bucket by the Thunder. Holiday from long range gets the 3 to fall. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Williams. Here's Caruso. Excellent D there from Capella. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Back to you guys.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. So it's Oklahoma City now after Houston's 3-pointer on the other end. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Houston. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
They're just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Thunder trail by 3. Caruso with it. Tate picks him up defensively. Yep, count it.
Assisted Williams.
Houston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Okogie, the pass to Holiday. Fires in the triple. Holiday's got 9.
The 3-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Williams from long range. They grab their own miss. Williams, no good with a layup.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Tate passes to Holiday. 1:21 left in the first half. Another 3 from Houston.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. They found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. And looks Looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it. That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Eason, a screen on Mitchell. Holiday passes to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wallace. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Capella. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he drops the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
First personal foul.
And so it's Houston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. We'll be right back.
Houston. Oklahoma City, 32. Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing steps from your pocket five.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
They've got Tari Eason. Josh Okogie is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Tate in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Outside, SGA launches it. It's rebounded by Houston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
SGA using that size.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Thunder trail by 6. From deep. That doesn't go either for SGA. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Doubled by Hartenstein. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Smith against Dort. Lets it fly. Houston with another miss.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
SGA with the float game all day.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Smith. Here's Durant. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
On the wing, SGA, guarded by Van Vliet. SGA can't get it to go. The Rockets lead by 7. The open shot by Van Vliet. Williams grabs the board.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass. SGA's got 23. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Durant for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dort. And a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. For three, Durant. Durant with another miss. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over to the wing. Pass to Williams. That one's good. This game is all even. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. He loves seeing these type of results.
Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Fires from deep. Van Vliet misses. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Dort outside. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. And he comes up with a bucket.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Şengün, a screen on Williams. Thompson passes to Şengün. Inside. Holmgren for 2.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Durant with it. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. At 3, Smith hits the trifecta.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
And it's Holmgren missing. The Rockets trail. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Williams. Here's SGA. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant, pass to Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Rockets lead by 1.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Outside Durant. Takes a 3. And the 3-pointer is good for Durant.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Thompson scanning the floor. Smith left side, pass to Durant. Offline with a 3. Thunder trail by 4. Shot to stop the run. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Durant inside, working on Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Dort against Van Vliet. Smith outside. And he gets it to go from the low block.
And it looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
cleared away by Dort.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Hartenstein. Oh, it misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Yes, sir, with the three.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Flushes it down with both hands.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander turning on the Jets.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Durant buries it from outside.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Here's the floater that misses. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
He's off from three.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed out.
Tipped. Now Van Vliet. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Ooh, the shot misses. The Thunder shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Outside Williams. SGA fires. Van Vliet there for the rebound. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over. At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jalen Williams can't hit it. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Şengün, a screen on Holmgren. Now Durant shoots a three, and he nails it. And so it's Houston winning this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
To the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now Sacramento starting 5. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. Just 5 to shoot. And Vliet deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Schroeder, and Sabonis pulls it down. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Schroeder passes to Sabonis. Schroeder setting the pick for Sabonis. Sinks the three-pointer.
A stretch big. Sabonis can hit that triple, and it really spaces their offense.
And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
KD, that's for 2. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Kings. Outside, Levine. Outside, DeRozan. Back to Levine. DeRozan passes to Schroeder. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the King.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
KD's shot is good.
And there's no shot Durant can't hit. Has an amazing touch from way outside the arc.
Murray for 3. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Rockets leading by 4. Beyond the arc. Sabonis grabs the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Sacramento again missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Smith. KD's got 10 points in the game. Looking to end the run. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the car.
Durant, that's good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Murray outside. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
The 2-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great play.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Knocks down the three ball.
Well, every coach loves those corner threes, especially for a Zach LaVine.
Smith with a screen on DeRozan. For three, Durant. The Kings trail by 8. DeRozan finds LaVine. Back to DeRozan. It's stolen by Smith. Van Vliet passes to KD. Shoots over Schroeder. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Durant's got 22 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
We've got Jayshawn Tate. Tari Easton is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Jones against Holiday. Jones drives in. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Ellis. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 5. McDermott for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Kevin?
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to McDermott. There's the 3. Eubanks on the wing. Monk bangs home the trifecta. Monk's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Holiday. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Eubanks. No good from outside. Rockets leading by 6. To Okogie. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Sacramento only giving up 2 points this quarter. Holiday with the 3, and Jones pulls it down.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Holiday inside the line. Again, Holiday missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Ellis outside. And it's off from three-point range. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The tray sinks the triple. Now just a 1-point Houston lead. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Here's Okogie. Lays it up off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Ellis, the pass to Monk. Back to Ellis. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here is Capella. Scoreless thus far. On the wing, Holiday. Lock at 6. Pass to Okogie for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Houston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by the Kings. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game. Monk right side. It's stolen by Eason. All going up court. And Jones sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired. And we thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. Here's thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court right now for the Kings, Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
In comes Durant.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his, this guy is just so unreal.
KD comes with the double team. KD against DeRozan. Schroeder outside. Levine sets the screen for Schroeder. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Levine.
Can't forget about Levine from deep.
Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. DeRozan's shot is good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
For 3, Durant. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Schroeder finds Sabonis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's in.
And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. KD's got 27.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Outside Levine. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Guys?
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Katie with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Got that one up quick. 32 points for Kevin Durant.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Sabonis, and that comes off the assist by Levine.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Sabonis sets the pick from her. They grab their own miss. Houston in the lead. Şengün kicks to KD. Here's the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Stolen by Durant. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Takes a three. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Sabonis' screen on Thompson. Pass to Sabonis. Outside for Murray. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for us.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. DeRozan scanning the floor. Schroeder setting the pick for DeRozan. Over to the wing. Sabonis, the pass to Levine. A wide open look here for DeRozan. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Fires the three. Durant drains it from distance.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Outside, Levine. Murray kicks to DeRozan. From downtown, it's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Puts up a 3, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Smith. Durant's got 38 points.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Murray against Van Vliet. Again, the miss by the King.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And it's Durant missing. The Kings trail by 8. Outside DeRozan. Here he goes. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Murray with it. Now Smith defending. DeRozan. The 3 is off. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Basket is good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Murray. And just miss after miss right now. The long 3 does not go in.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Durant, the three goes down.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Here's the screen. Murray fires away. The response triple. Answers back.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Houston?
Houston leading by 10. And it's stolen by DeRozan. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Outside, Levine. Levine, a screen on Van Vliet. Stolen by Thompson. From deep. Down it goes for 3.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Trained from outside.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Houston.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for KD.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And down goes the three. Here's Houston now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jacks up a three. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now Sabonis. Sabonis with the steal. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaFourth.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks.
today, Grant? Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Schroeder in at the... point guard position. Now here's SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Oh, the teardrop falls in.
You talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get... his points from just about any spot on the floor.
DeRozan against Williams. DeRozan passes to Levine. Launches a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
DeRozan double team. Murray for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Levine against SGA to the middle. Here's Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's DeRozan. Levine against Dort. 5 on the clock. Pass to Levine. To stop the drought. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back over to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Williams passes to Dort. 5 to shoot. Holmgren.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw good from Holmgren. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Kings trail by 9. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I've played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Now here's Williams. Holmgren finds Williams. Holmgren inside. He's against Murray. The floater. SGA can't get it to go. And so here's Sacramento. Still without a basket in the game. Here's Levine for 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Good on the shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Murray. No points so far. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Shoots from 14. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 8. The 3 from DeRozan. Picked by Murray. And here's Sabonis outside. And the Kings with another 3.
A pretty careful three-point shooter. Sabonis clearly liked that look.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Williams in the post. Defended by DeRozan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander using his post moves to get the 2 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Well, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Williams is out there with Kendrick Williams. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Outside, Williams lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Now here's Monk. Defense is right there. Pass to Ellis from outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside, Williams. Now here's Mitchell. On the wing, Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
McDermott outside. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Ellis left side. And the Kings with another 3.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
He gets it in there. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And it's Monk missing. Oklahoma City leading by 9. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Eubanks. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. from the arc. And it's Monk, that time on the assist from Jones. Monk's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Williams' shot is good. And we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
Williams against Jones. Outside, Williams. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic. Kings trail by 10. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Ellis. A minute 50 left in the second. Left side Jones. And here's Eubanks. Sacramento passing it around. Jones misses. And here's Caruso outside. Pure from three-point range. Caruso's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Monk passes to Jones. It's Monk on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Monk's got 6.
How's that for a response? Love seeing Monk come back down and deliver the comeback 3.
And stolen by McDermott. Monk against Williams. Here's McDermott. Hands it from the wing. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Wallace with a double team. Monk passes to Jones. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Ellis. Another 3 for Sacramento.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Oklahoma City foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
First personal foul. Second team.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Sacramento.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Williams. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Eubanks. First personal foul.
And that one misses. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk. 11 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Caruso, right side. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Oklahoma City ahead, up 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Arena Entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Keon Ellis has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Schroeder and Levine in the backcourt. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And DeRozan gets it to go.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
Levine against Dort. The kick out to Williams. Lets a floater go. Another shot. And Hartenstein with the lay-in. And the Thunder lead by 4.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Right wing, and here's Schroeder outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Sabonis, the pass to Schroeder. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 4. When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all 3 levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Schroeder. DeRozan right side. Dort with a steal. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings. Kings trail by 6. And here's Schroeder outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And the shot goes in. Hartenstein's gotten 4 this quarter.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Schroeder finds Murray. Schroeder with it. Hartenstein covering. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 5. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Levine for 3. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Back over to you, BA.
All right, Allie, thank you.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Murray finds Levine. The triple goes for Levine.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Williams misses. Kings trail by 12. Back to DeRozan. Sacramento passing it around. The 3 ball. Levine, that one's good. Levine's got 6 here in the quarter.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Here's Hartenstein. Off target at the rim. The Kings shooting just 37% so far in this one. Picked by Sabonis. Lets it go. Dort grabs the miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Floats one. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
DeRozan against Williams. And here's Sabonis outside. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. With the floater. The shot by Dort, no good. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 11. Out to Schroeder. Outside Levine. SGA with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Kings trail by 13. Schroeder finds Murray. Williams against Sabonis. Here's Levine for 3. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Dort. Holmgren, the pass to SGA. Williams from long range. Knocks it down from distance. And the Thunder lead by 13. Here's Murray. Oh, it misses. Oklahoma City has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Sabonis. No good from 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Lou Dort. Cash from downtown.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
DeRozan fires. Yes, sir. It's the jumper.
DeMar DeRozan's jumper is off the it's just money. It's cash. He's a terrific offensive player.
Now SGA. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the trifecta.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the basket is good.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Levine against Dort. Now Murray. Levine. It's money from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Thunder.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
40 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the pass to Williams. Can't get the 3. And so Murray will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 17. DeRozan a screen on SGA. Now Murray. And stolen by Holmgren. Lou Dort. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've
marquee matchup in this one. Two Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top opponent.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small. Forward. Now Kevin Durant after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. A 3-ball. Unable to get that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From the corner. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there, just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball. Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Boy, I tell you, his future is really bright.
Buries the long-range jumper.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Hartenstein passes to SGA. And Durant sends it back. And the basket is good. Rockets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Durant for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Williams kicks to Dort. Pass to SGA. Sinks that one from the post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Thompson.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Here's Holmgren. And it's blocked by Şengün. Williams against Durant. From deep. Durant with another miss. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Missile blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
To me, their physicality has been the thing early on that stood out. They're not settling for one and done. They're following their shots and getting a lot of putbacks.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Kevin, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's it alive. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
And here is Holmgren after the three-pointer from Katie. Dort against Thompson. Count that one for Dort.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body.
Thompson passes to Durant. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The 3. Offensive rebound. Şengün. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Williams' shot is off. Houston leading by 8. The drive by Thompson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
A good score around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
SGA from outside. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Rockets lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And so in the game for the Rockets. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. And it's Şengün in at center. Now here's Williams. Still yet to score. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
He converts those at a high rate. Not that time.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And that one is good. Caruso's got his first points in this one.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Eason, a screen on Caruso. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the Rockets with possession here. Pass to Okogie. The 3-pointer off the mark. And they're trailing by 12. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Rockets. Takes the 3. The shot by KD. No good. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The Thunder with another miss. Houston leading by 12. There's the triple. Capella kicks to Durant. From outside the arc, drills it from outside. Durant's got 23 points.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Wallace misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believed they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded them.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Durant. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got 32 points.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Lets the three fly. KD again from deep. KD's got 35 in the game.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Outside Williams. Pass to Wallace. Back to Williams. For three, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant with it. He has 35. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Difficult situation for Oklahoma City. Williams double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Williams passes to Williams. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
So hard to challenge these shots. I mean, especially against the better shooters.
Oklahoma City shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
It's the three-point bomb. KD's got 38 points.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
From the arc. The shot comes out, and so it's Houston, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
They've got Mitchell. Kenrich Williams out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Rockets pull it in. GA, you hear about three-level scores. But is it just three levels?
Kevin Durant.
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe five-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Right back at you, Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the three of his own. Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
And it's Durant missing. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass GA, no good.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Mark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
Here's Williams. It's not going to go for him. Great defense that time from Şengün. Shoots the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc, it falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Şengün with the screen for Durant. Another miss by Houston. Thunder have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. From deep, SGA, Holmgren. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Katie with it. Williams picks him up. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
Rockets ball.
Holmgren with the steal. Williams against Durant. Pass to SGA. 3-pointer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. They double-team Van Vliet. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
Williams with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Durant in the corner to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And for Houston, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot. And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
At the line.
Holmgren hits them both. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. And Durant puts up a deep 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Always a threat. 3-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Fires away from outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. From deep, SGA. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Hartenstein with the screen on Van Vliet. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Yet another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Launches a three. Durant, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The three from KD. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's Dort on the wing. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. SGA from outside, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Rockets leading by 20. Şengün with a screen on Williams. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
For three, Durant. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Lets it go with the three. Another miss by SGA. Three-pointer. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Smith. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
The three. And another three for Houston.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Sinks the three-pointer. SGA's got 26 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Oklahoma City shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
And here's KD for three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. For the three. A three-pointer. Good. Houston in total control. Kevin Durant. And he can't stop the run as that misses. Takes the three. So we see the Rockets taking the win here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
at forward. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And for the Kings, Schroeder and Levine are the backcourt. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
So it's Sacramento now, after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Sabonis outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
For three, Durant. DeRozan with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
The three is up. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant for three. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Houston, another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Houston has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To end the run. And Levine with the basket on the assist by Murray.
You can't forget about Levine from deep.
Durant surveying the D. Over DeRozan. Durant's shot is off.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Sabonis. Thompson with a steal. Right side Durant. And the three-pointer goes. Durant's got 17.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Durant. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Always ready to fire. Murray brings a lot of value in catch-and-shoot situations.
Durant with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Jacks up a three. Another three from Houston.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Kings trail by 10. Here's Levine for three, and another Sacramento three.
Wow, the effortless way that Levine can let it fly from deep. Incredible range.
Durant for three. Drops in the three. Durant's got 25 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Puts up a deep three, and Houston another three.
Proof that Durant can strike from anywhere, flexing his range with a deep three.
Outside Levine. Gets it to go from the corner. Levine's got 11.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And so it's Houston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
So the Rockets 5 now. Tari Eason is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Okogie in a 2-guard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible. Guys?"
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Monk. The Rockets pull it in. They've led by as many as 14. Holiday from long range. Counted from distance. He's got 6.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Ellis on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Back to Ellis. It's stolen by Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. Fade away. Jones grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Fires the 3. That shot missing. Houston leading by 14. It's Tate on the wing. Pulls it from the corner. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
The Rockets have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Holiday from long range. Hauled in by the Kings. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Holiday. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Holiday's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First team foul.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And the bucket is good. Ellis has got 5 now. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Houston leading by 15. Outside Holiday. No good from outside. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Eubanks the screen. Here's Ellis. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8 points now.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Hits a 3-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Monk for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Eason. 4-3. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now. Jones, the pass to Ellis. Puts up a 3. The Rockets pull it in. And here's Holiday. 12 points for him. The shot off that time. McDermott outside with 1 on the clock. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Houston Rockets now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's Levine for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. Here's the 3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
And how's this for a response? Durant enjoys coming right back down and delivering the cold-blooded revenge triple.
Connects from downtown. Sabonis has got 6.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Durant's shot is off. Kings trail by 11. Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Smith passes to Thompson. On the wing, Durant. 3-pointer off the mark. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Sacramento. On the wing, DeRozan, guarded by Durant. And it's DeRozan missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back to you.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you. The 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
Unloads. Murray, no good.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
There's the 3. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Levine. And miss after miss right now. The Rockets lead by 20. The deep 3. Durant, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
From deep. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 17 points here in the second half.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Levine with a screen on Durant. DeRozan with the bucket.
And what's interesting, the 3-ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game, but when he's feeling it, he can make it happen.
Durant way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. DeRozan against Durant. Pass to Murray. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Durant for three. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Durant. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Durant's got 47 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. More NBA. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Van Vliet runs a show with Thompson to his side. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. There's the triple. Yet another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Up top, Levine. From downtown, knocks it down from distance.
Well, it takes confidence to answer back like that. Something Levine is clearly not lacking.
For 3, Durant. And good. There's another.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Out to Schroeder. Takes the 3. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 from Houston.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The 3 is up. And Keegan Murray good for 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. That is a textbook block out to secure the rebound.
The 3 is up. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Takes a 3. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Off target with the 3. The Kings have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Back to Levine from behind the arc. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Well, the defense has got to know, when Levine is getting hot like this, they're in for a long night.
Durant's shot is off. The Kings have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Outside Levine. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, the playmaking of Murray, just another aspect to his well-rounded game.
That shot wide open.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get a...
Oh, count it! Did that just happen, Coach?
That should be worth more than 3 points.
This one for 3, and DeMar DeRozan gets a 3.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Houston in total control. Fires the three. On target from range.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
I mean, a clean jump shot by Murray. Found his look and took it.
Durant way outside. And Houston another three. And here's Schroeder outside. He drops it from range.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
boosters, Doris. We see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Back to Levine. Launches it. Nice defense from Dort. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Hartenstein. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. No coverage that time.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Here's SGA. Hartenstein finds Williams. And the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Three-pointers off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Bean passes to Schroeder. Driving to the basket. 5 to shoot. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Get it off before the defense can respond. DeMar in the catch-and-shoot game.
Holmgren can't hit. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The Thunder have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Murray kicks it over to Schroeder. The kick out to Sabonis. Levine wide open. It's good from long range. Levine's got 6 points. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And then Williams slams it in.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Schroeder. He has yet to score. From outside, off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Right side, Levine. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Holmgren with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Get the teardrop. And Dort gets it to go.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Murray. Sabonis sinks the triple.
A stretch big. Sabonis can hit that triple, and it really spaces their offense.
And Williams with the stuff.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Levine gets the bucket. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Williams outside. That shot is off. to Levine. Murray for three. Hits it from three-point range. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Sacramento. And it was... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot.
Well, we know that McDermott came into the league with a reputation as a dead-eye shooter. Get your hands up and contest or he'll make you pay.
To the left side wing. Monk outside. McDermott with the screen for Monk. On the wing, Monk. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Williams can't hit.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
McDermott, no one around him. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. McDermott's got the lead up to 13 now for Sacramento. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Monk against Dort. Pass to Eubanks. Jones looking for an opening. The Kings need to get off a shot here. On its way from Monk for 2. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Thunder trailing by 13 and taken away by Ellis. Pass to Jones. Ellis against Williams. And that one's good, Ellis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Williams. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
McDermott for 3, and the Kings another 3.
Well, McDermott's known for that catch-and-shoot game. The rise and fire on the catch. Pretty.
There's Williams with the 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 20-7 run. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Jones. 17-point lead, their biggest. In the corner, Eubanks with it. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
McDermott for 3. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Misses from the corner. Thunder trailing by 15. Wallace dishes to Williams. Here's Caruso. Misses the layup. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. McDermott for three. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, McDermott turning himself into an accomplished scorer. If you give him room, he will pull the trigger without hesitation.
For three, Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Nice shot by McDermott.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Kings on top. They lead by 18. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Doug McDermott.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Jones. Ellis is out there with Monk. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's McDermott in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Oklahoma City moving it around. Kept alive. Williams. And Jones sends it back. And stolen by Caruso. Williams finds Caruso. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
McDermott with the screen for Monk. And again, Sacramento with the 3. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Ellis outside. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Thunder trailing by 19. Holmgren outside. Outside, SGA. Ring shot on the way. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 5 rebounds tonight. Monk finds Eubanks. Back to Monk. Over in the corner, Ellis. Pass to Monk. Looking for McDermott. He gets it there. 4 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-7 shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Oklahoma City ball.
SGA against Ellis. So the wing on the left. On the wing, Williams. Fires the 3. Rebounded by McDermott. Sacramento leading by 19. Now Jones. Still scoreless. For 3. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, Jacob, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
Well, that's an opportunistic 3-point shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Sabonis' screen on Williams. The kick out to Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Sabonis has got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
On the wing, Murray. And the three off target.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Schroeder surveying the floor. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Outside, Levine. Back to Schroeder. From past the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, Williams drains it from beyond the arc. 14 points for him.
Oh, Jalen Williams gets a good look from that corner, and the three-point shot is pure.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Sabonis finds DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Sacramento with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. He takes it in. Sabonis against Williams. Sabonis, no good. Thunder trailing by 17. From deep, SGA. And Sabonis pulls it down. SGA with the steal. Fade away. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Schroeder outside. Misses the 3. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. From distance, Shea puts it through.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up from Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Out to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Murray, the pass to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Back to Murray. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Thunder trailing by 14. Holmgren in the high post. On the wing, Williams. They get it back. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Murray sets a screen for Levine. He's off from 3. Thunder trailing by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander buries the deep ball.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
It's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, the slam dunk.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up Greg with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. It's stolen by Schroeder. There's 1:59 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Levine. Shoots the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. Takes the shot. Murray rips down the board. Kings leading now by 10. There's the three, and there's the three.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's lose a three. Holmgren. Oh, what a play inside.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? But he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay. But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Kings.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Doug McDermott.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Williams misses the three. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Murray fires away. Three. Good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Puts up the three. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Sabonis. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Terrific alley, thanks. And that about wraps it up.